Guys, welcome. Welcome to Dad's Prep Time. And as the name implies, this is an orientation session. You're about to create some lifelong memories with your son with this weekend, as well as, and maybe even more importantly, inspire some significant manhood vision in your boy. Unfortunately, many times these good efforts that these dads give with their son fail to deliver long-term good results. And the question is, why? Why does that happen? Here's what I want you to know. Because good effort isn't always smart effort. You can try hard as a dad and still miss delivering to your son some of life's most important ingredients, like a clear vision of what manhood is all about and why it's so critical, about how manhood is lived out practically in the everyday of life with friends, with girls, in work, and with God. You can miss out on giving what your son most wants from you as a dad, and that is to connect with your heart and give your heart to him, which he so wants, and how to hear his own heart. You can miss out on making special memories with your son that will last for a lifetime. And you can miss out on how to spiritually bless your sons. Smart fathering doesn't just happen. It doesn't just happen. A smart dad has a plan to make it happen. And then he works that plan while his son lives under him. You see, a smart dad, he's intentional. You don't leave these skills to chance. You take the time to build these skills into him. And that's because the smart dad, he's instructional. Guys, the greatest pain I've seen in men's lives is the pain of never having felt dad's heart. Some of the most successful dads who engage their son and try hard may give him everything except his heart. And yet that's what a son most wants from his dad. I get the opportunity to go into prisons from time to time, and prisons are filled with all kinds of men who missed that essential. And they'll come up to me, and sometimes with tears in their eyes or with anger in their voice, they'll say, I never heard my dad look me in the eye and say, I love you, son. I never heard him say, I'm proud of you. I never heard my dad ever tell me what I was good at or what he liked in me. And you can just feel the angst in their soul that they missed something critical in their development. And because they missed it, life got skewed for them and went dysfunctional. Heart language is critical to a son. It's the language a son most wants and is desperate for from his dad. And those sons who get that heart language and get that blessing, let me tell you, they're forever strengthened by it. They'll carry it with them the rest of their life, and if they miss it, they'll carry an angry vacuum with themselves the rest of their life. Now, as I said earlier, you will have 5 opportunities on this weekend to share your heart with your son. I'm going to describe each of those in more detail in a moment. But what's important for you to hear right now is the smart dad, the really smart dad. He will share his heart with his son and bless him. So guys, that's the smart dad. Let me just say it again. The smart dad is intentional. The smart dad is instructional. The smart dad is experiential. And the smart dad is emotional. That's the kind of dad you want to be. And then finally, the last thing as we finish up, it's this. Expect an inspiring and fun-filled weekend. Because guys, that's what it's going to be. It's going to be great. And hopefully one of the great memory makers for you and your son.